Come and welcome us.
Well, hello, 8th graders, soon to be 9th graders, so proud of you. I've got just a few things I want to share with you, but I want to thank everybody for being here tonight and being part of this celebration of life, because this is the life of Tallulah Falls School right here, and this is the future of Tallulah Falls School. And I don't have a whole lot I want to share with you, but if you'll indulge me for a few minutes. I was an Army officer for 23 years, and I've been a college vice president over about almost 30 years. And that doesn't mean I know anything, but it means I've experienced a lot. And I want to share just a couple of words with you tonight before we get started. If you'll just kind of listen just for a minute and let me tell you a few things that I do think may be important in terms of how you plan your future. But first of all, I want to tell you something very exciting, and that is that beginning in the 9th grade, you're starting out with an A average. Everybody in here. And then you take your first test. And that's what determines your average from that point on. Now, we're going to keep all your grades from middle school, but we're not going to use them in the future in terms of determining your grade point average. It starts over. It's a wonderful time of life when you can start over, and everybody's got an A average. But that means you have to study really hard to keep that A average, okay? But you can do it. Now, the same thing is going to occur when you graduate from Tallulah Falls School. We're going to keep your average here. We're going to lock it up, and we're going to share it with those you wish us to share it with. But when you go to college, guess what? You start with an A average again, and then you take your first test. And your whole future starts over, and you have another chance to be a straight A student if you wish. So today, I want to just share a few things with you in addition to that, because I think all of you have the capability of being a straight A student. And you all have the capability of being successful. You're showing it today. You've been very successful in middle school. All you need to do is just continue that. But I want you to think of your future sort of like it's a blank painting, just a painting that's just getting started, because that's really where you are in life. You know, if we were to look at your painting individually, it probably would be a nice, beautiful color, but it won't have much substance to it yet, because you're just beginning. There's so much out there that you're going to experience over the next 4 years, and then the next 4 years plus after that. But the good thing about it is the decisions that you make are really what determines what your painting looks like. You can either paint a masterpiece, or you can wonder what you have as a painting. Now, how do you paint a masterpiece? Well, primarily by making good decisions. You know, that's what life's all about. If you can learn how to make decisions that affect you in a positive way and affect everyone you talk with in a positive way, think of the difference you can make when you're not just focusing on you, but you're focusing on how good you can be as an individual to make a difference in other people's lives. So that helps with the painting, I want you to know. Another thing that helps with the painting is choosing your friends very carefully. You know, whether we like it or not, we're judged by the company we keep. And if you choose the right people, and you become the right person for a lot of other people, think of the difference you can make. Think of what your painting is starting to look like. It's really starting to develop. But you got to remember, every decision you make has consequences, good or bad. So the trick to being a survivor in life is making decisions that have good consequences. And then you can just enjoy your life. If you make bad decisions, you spend a lot of time correcting them, and sometimes you don't. So it's a very simple thing, but it's one thing that I think is going to be most important for you as you start developing your painting. Anytime we can help you, even though you're going on up to high school, we're still here. Your teachers that have been working with you, most of you since the 5th grade, love you to death, and they want you to be successful, just as I do. But what you got to do is call on us when you need us. And that takes a lot of effort, because you think, well, I'll be bothering them, and they won't want to hear from me. But we do, and you need to remember that. We've invested a lot of time, and in most cases, a lot of money in every one of you. You know what it costs me to educate you for a year? $40,000. Every student. We have a $20 million budget, and it costs us $40,000 to educate every student. So we've invested a lot of money. There's no one in here that's paid more than that, probably. And most pay very little, because we discount every student here by at almost $30,000 for every one. And for others, we also add more to it. We give away $7 million in financial assistance to help students be successful here. So you see, we've got a major investment, not just our time, but also our resources in your future. And all you have to do to be successful is learn how to make good decisions, and you've already started doing that here with the Tallulah 12 and the other guidance that you've been given all of your time at Tallulah Falls. So I just wanted to come and say a few words of encouragement to you. I think every one of you has the possibility of being tremendously successful. It starts up here, and it starts right here. You can do it. I know you can, because every one of you has already been prepared for that next level. And that's what we do every year at Tallulah Falls. That's what we've done since you've been here. We're not preparing you for college. We're preparing you for the next level. That's the way you've got to be successful. And you've been prepared now for the 9th grade, and you're going to be successful. All you have to do is give it all the effort you've been giving so far. Just keep it going, okay? Good luck to you guys. Congratulations, class of 8th grade.
Let's talk about you for a minute. Let's talk about your year. First of all, before we do that, turn around, look around, see all these people. They're here for you. They're not here to hear me for sure. They're here for you. You've got so many family members and teachers and faculty, everybody here for you, and we're going to celebrate you this evening. This year, your class took on leadership in a couple of new ways, things that we had not done before. The first one was you started the year working with the lower school students at Camp Blue Ridge. You facilitated their team building activities. Then later this year, you also helped run the field day for lower school students, and you did an amazing job with both of those things. Your willingness to work hard and the kindness with which you treated our younger students throughout the year, you set a standard for the next 8th grade class. So we commend you for that. And while we're sad to see you move on, we know that there is so much more that you have in front of you, and we're so excited for it. Some highlights from your year, just in case you forgot. The drama productions kept us engaged and laughing. Christmas and spring concerts were beautiful. We had a constant stream of fantastic artwork. The yearbook continues to awe and amaze us each year. You had championship wins in girls cross country, boys tennis, volleyball, and boys swim. You also had the first official softball season for middle school. We had tri-state runner-up in boys cross country, girls basketball, and boys track and field. Had a pretty successful season there in all of those. We look forward to watching you on the stage, on the sports fields, and in the gym over the next 4 years. We also look forward to seeing what you accomplish. More importantly, we wish for you to find your purpose and your passion in life. I'll leave you with a quote from Dr. Seuss. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations on your graduation from the 8th grade. 8th grade teachers, would you join me, please, on the stage? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I call your name, just come up just like we did this morning. Mary Kate Ball. Carly Blackwell. Ian Borchers. Zach Bright. Malin Carlisle. Aiden Catledge. Joey Crota. Tori Crota. Abigail Cruz. Jackson Davis. Henry Dumas is not able to be with us this evening. Owen Earp. Maddox English. Quinlan Flanders. Peter Grieving. Jeremy Hassel-Montez is also unable to be with us this evening. Maeve Hatcher. J.T. Head. Sadie Hensley. Emmanuel Heil. Tay Hong. Hanley James. Dylan Johnson. Guy Kennedy. Mia Kerr. Matike Kohler. Emmett Likens. Noah McLean. Mackenzie McCoy. Rachel McDowell. Milo McGugan. Nora Mitchell. Juliana Nail. Deke is unable to be with us this evening. Finn Naismith. Josh Newell. Gabby Oliver. Betsy Orr. Elijah Penny. Ethan Plaisted. Caden Purcell. Becca Roberts. Emily Savage. Shelby Simmons. Micah Smith. Faith Stout. Aaron Sweat. Naughty Thiel is unable to be with us this evening. Dexter Thompson. Keller Van Orman. Emmeline Wisnett. Lily Whittle. Sebastian York. And Leo Zhang. Can we give them all one last round of applause? All right, our rising freshmen. Miss Bass, seated here beside Sadie, would like to get some group pictures of you. So if you could mingle for a few minutes and let her get some group shots, that would be amazing. As we move outside, there are tables set up for you to use outside as well as inside. Please enjoy the cookout. Kona Ice arrived a little while ago, so please make your way up to the grill and enjoy yourselves. And thank you so much for being here this evening.